Ladies and gentlemen, gather round because we have an exciting update from the ever-entertaining political circus led by the ringmaster himself, President Donald Trump. In a move that could only be described as an epic ode to the 1950s, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy's Department of Health and Human Services has decided to axe more than $330 million in National Institutes of Health grants in the great state of California. Why, you ask? Because they dared to focus on such frivolous subjects as diversity, equity, inclusion, and gender research. How dare they? Yes, folks, in a time when the world is grappling with what it means to be inclusive, our fearless leader has chosen to take the road less traveled, backwards. In a Thursday statement to Fox News Digital, the HHIS spokesperson, Andrew Nixon, declared that these grants are simply wasteful and don't pertain to America's health in any significant way. Because, understanding how different genders and races experience the world has absolutely nothing to do with health. Who needs that when we have burgers to eat and walls to build? The list of terminated grants reads like a who's who of progressive academia, with names like the University of California, San Francisco, and UCLA leading the charge. These hotbeds of liberal thought were busy working on projects like harnessing the power of text messaging to reduce HIV incidence in adolescent males and sex hormone effects on neurodevelopment. But alas, such work clearly doesn't align with the current administration's priorities of making America healthy again by removing anything resembling empathy or understanding. It's important to note that President Trump, in a move that would make any dictator proud, signed executive orders on his first day in office to end radical and wasteful government DEI programs. Because if there's one thing America needs less of, it's clearly diversity and inclusion. Meritocracy, after all, only works when everyone starts from the same place, and who better to ensure that than a billionaire born into privilege? And let's not forget the other gems in this treasure trove of canceled grants, like structural racism and discrimination in older men's health inequities, and Buddhism and HIV stigma in Thailand. Clearly, these are topics that have no bearing on the health of Americans. Structural racism? Never heard of it. HIV stigma? Surely a myth. Thank goodness we have leaders who can see through these so-called issues and focus on what's really important, making sure no one feels uncomfortable about their privilege. As we continue to watch this administration dismantle decades of progress, it's hard not to marvel at the sheer audacity of it all. The cancellation of these grants is just one more step in a well-choreographed dance of regression, where the past is the future and the future is irrelevant. But fear not, dear viewer, because this channel is here to provide you with all the news that's fit to laugh at. So if you're enjoying this satirical take on the absurdities of our time, be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. We promise, no federal grants were canceled in the making of this video. Now here's a question for you, our dear audience. What are your thoughts on these grant cancellations and the administration's stance on DEI initiatives? Do you think it's a necessary step towards a brighter future, or just another chapter in the ongoing saga of absurdity? Let us know in the comments below. We can't wait to hear your thoughts, especially if they come with a healthy dose of sarcasm. And remember, in a world where truth is stranger than fiction, satire is our only refuge. So stay tuned, stay critical, and most importantly, stay amused. Until next time, keep questioning the absurdities, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more biting commentary on the latest political antics.